I'm Mike.
I'm Deb.
We're Music for Busy People. We're glad to have you. So we're finishing up side 2 today. Excited.
It goes fast.
We're not going to be stopping between songs. Us and Them is about isolationism. And then it goes into an instrumental. It's called Any Color You Like. And then Brain Damage and Eclipse are the final 2 songs. They kind of go together. They seamlessly transition into each other. They're always played as one song on the radio. I kind of think of them as the same song. Lovely mood. Those slow arpeggios are very soothing.
Just makes me think of like sitting in the grass and watching clouds. That's nice.
And them. And after all, we're only ordinary men. God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Forward we cry from the rear and the front rank down. And who knows which is which, and who is who. Up, and down.
I would go to sleep to his voice any day.
And in the end, it's only round and round, round, round and round, 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 round. Haven't you heard? It's a battle of words. Most of them are alive.
are my kind of lyrics.
And who deny it's what the fighting's all about? Out of the way, it's a busy day. I've got things on my mind. For part of the price of tea in the slice, the old man died.
I like that raunchy guitar just coming in. feels like a bridge, even though it's a different song.
The lunatic is on the grass.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
The lunatic is on the grass.
Looking at bunny cloud.
Remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. Got to keep the loonies on the path. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my hall. The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. And every day the paper boy brings more. And if the dam breaks open many years too soon, and if there is no room upon the hill, and if your head explodes for dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane.
Yeesh.
You lock the door, throw away the key. There's someone in my head, but it's not me.
It's scary.
And if the cloud bursts, thunder in your ear, you shout and no one seems to hear. And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
The paper holds their folded faces to the floor. It's like one bad trip too many, and you just don't come back.
Taste all you feel, and all that you love, and all that you hate, all you distrust, all you save, and all that you give, and all that you deal, and all that you buy, beg, borrow or steal, and all you create, and all you destroy. And all that you do, and all that you say, and all that you eat, and everyone you meet, and all that you slight, and everyone you fight, and all that is now, and all that is gone, and all that's to come, and everything under the sun is in June, but the sun is eclipsed by the moon.
There is no dark side in the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark.
I love how the beginning is tied into the end again.
Yeah. That
Like
was
the
a
screams
killer
and the
ending.
heartbeat. Yeah, and the building up of that end part is very dramatic and cool. I think the words of these last songs here finally explain, to me at least, the dark side of the moon in terms of mentally unstable or mentally ill.
Oh, that's not what I got.
I think so. Is that a term for being crazy? Dark side of the moon? Because this is talking about everything under the sun is in tune, but the sun is eclipsed by the moon. There's light, the dark, sun is good and bad. It's all there. Like, we have to accept it all.
Well, it's
We have
in
our
heavy
dark side, we have our-
duality. Sure.
And it's eclipsed by the moon. Eclipse meaning that could overtake it.
I think that they were wrapping up every other concept they tried to get to in the dualistic nature of good, bad, right, wrong, dark, white.
That's a good way to say it, I think.
So if the moon is in a tidal lock, then when it does eclipse, and it is like the dark side is always facing the sun at that point, right? The dark side of the moon, the side that we don't see, is facing the sun.
It's getting sunlight.
So
yeah.
it's getting plenty of sunlight. We just don't know it. If that makes sense. Like, we can't see it. Even though it's getting plenty of sunlight, we can't see it, which I think is brilliant.
I think the original title for this album might have been Eclipse, and they went with Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, well, bravo to that.
Because it's such a cooler title.
That might be one of the coolest titles.
Yeah.
Because it does sum up all the things that we don't see.
What did you feel after hearing the whole album?
It's definitely different than anything else.
And we listened to this all, by the way,
Right.
in
Same
one day. We didn't, normally we space it out, but for this album, we just decided to listen to the whole thing today.
This was probably the easiest album I've listened to where you can just get lost and not care about what else is going on or what else you have to do, even for whatever reason. There are some parts of it that make you think, like, oh, there's certain things I have to attend to. Maybe because they're talking about death and time and growing old. I don't know.
Plus, you can't tell me if you owned this album, like you ever would put it on your turntable and just put it on the third song. You just put it on and started a thing and just let it go. You didn't pick and choose off of it, I bet, because it is like an experience. It all goes together. Did you hear me say in the very beginning how it used to scare me as a kid, this album?
That would make sense.
Like, especially the beginning with
that
the
would
heartbeat
totally
and
make
the
sense. Right.
Oh
it's
my
kind
God.
of like Halloween-y in a way.
Yeah.
And then it's...
But it's cool. It's one of those things when you're a kid, like, it scares you, but you want to hear it when it's dark. Like, it's just cool to put that headphones on. You had to listen to that with a good stereo or good headphones.
Like, it would take me a while to process, but so far, I'm thinking that they are masterful in touching upon real life stuff, but without making it preachy, without making it so political that you want to gag.
You know what's sometimes cool and sometimes sad about when you look at lyrics from these songs that are like 30, 40, 50 years old, and it's like,
Nothing's
that's
changed.
still true.
Yep.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing changed.
Oh, yeah.
All of those during that era. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange.
That was them
That
trying to
fits
program
this so much to me.
There was a line in there about, what did it say? You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. That's obviously medical intervention. As a kid, I liked the singing. I wanted to know the words so I could sing along, but I wasn't really trying to get the deeper meaning of it. I just was letting the music give me that. I wasn't letting the words give me the deeper meaning.
It finds you when it finds you.
Yep. Well, that was fun. That was amazing. I'm sure we'll be doing more Pink Floyd in the future.
Mm-hmm. Because how could you not?
Hey, did you know we're on Patreon? If you've watched any of our videos, you probably do. But if you haven't checked out our Patreon, I recommend you do. Here's the information. And speaking of Patreon, where we have extra videos, who are those extra videos for? Our patrons. And I just want to thank, from the bottom of our hearts, our patrons, because without the patrons, we couldn't do this, because we can't really monetize these videos. So their patronage is very much appreciated.
Thanks, guys.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We need your subscription. It really helps the channel out. So if you find it in your heart to click that little subscribe button, for many of you who I know haven't done that yet, we would appreciate it. Thank you. And if you like us, like the video, share the video, leave us some comments. We really like hearing from you. It makes it more fun for us, and I hope for a lot of you as well. Well, thank you very much. If you'd like to leave us a one-time donation, you may do that through PayPal or the thanks button, which appears in some of our videos. Here's the information. Anything $5 or more will be recognized in our next video. Okay, well, thanks for joining us on our first Pink Floyd journey.
That was cool. Very chill.
Yeah.
We're gonna mellow but soulful.
We wanted the Dark Side of the Moon experience, and I think we got it.
Yep, confirmed.
Okay. Well, thanks, everyone.
See you guys.
Please join us next time.
On the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.